We feel pretty good. We've got some experienced kids. Obviously, we lost some very talented kids as well that we got to fill in spots. But we have two major concerns, and that's the secondary and our receiving core. But we really like our linebackers. We got them back intact. We got a couple kids up front, and as you said, it's always nice to have a quarterback back for a second year.
Pretty excited. I mean, we got a lot of depth and some speed in the backfield, so it'll be interesting. That's for sure.
We have really good backfield. Shane, he's doing good. Kyle, real good blocking wise, and they're really stepping up, and they're coming out to play.
Our tight end, Leonard Estefan, he was a younger kid last year. He didn't get much time because of Moad, and I feel he's very capable and ready to play. Nolan Kilpatrick, he's now his second year starting, so as a junior, so he should be a leader this year. Even though he's a younger kid, he should lead.
We need to step it up a little bit. I mean, we can't have the starters. We need them on scrub D and scrub O. We need them going in when they're not, we can't have them standing in the back, and we just got to step it up and keep conditioning and get ready for the games.
The Whitehall Zephyrs boast one of the most complex offensive schemes in all of Lehigh Valley Conference football, which means players like tight end Nick Najad and company have to be very proficient in running the offense for this team to have success this year.
I love the tight end position. I mean, not just because I play, but it's useful for blocking, receiving, and everything. I think we got a lot good tight ends for next year too. It's coming up, so I'm trying to teach them everything I know. It's different from a lot of schools. Like most people either have a receiving and a blocking. I do both, and he really uses me a lot for passing and blocking.
Nick had a great junior year, and he's been a leader on and off the field. Had a great off season for us, and he's dynamic because he can block as good as a lineman and he can run routes like a receiver. So whenever you have a tight end that can, be a dual threat like that, we'll be excited.
With the younger guys that we have, they've stepped up and played a big role in camp already. Some of them are a little bit behind, but with the weeks that we spend together, they're slowly catching up. We could spread the ball out. We could run the ball between the tackles. We can run the ball outside the tackles. We could throw it deep, throw it short. I mean, the offense that Coach Gilbert set up for us it's a strength to us with our speed that we have, our strength that we have, and it's definitely one that'll give the defensive coordinator a headache.
Since losing its first two ball games a year ago, the Parkland football team has been one of the most dominating football programs in eastern Pennsylvania. They look to excel here in 2013, making a deeper run in this year's state playoffs.
I thought we came out strong. I thought it was going to be actually harder than what it was, but I think our team did well. We just have to stay focused. That's what Coach Morgan stressed, was staying focused with all the commotion in school.
Eli kind of will take the place of what Jarrell did last year. Jarrell was a dual player. He played as a slot receiver, and also we played him in the backfield, And Eli was what Williams is now. They have different skill sets. There's no question about it. Nicholas is he has a little bit more experience. He throws the ball very well, is very intelligent, and it's not to say that Devontae isn't, but, Devontae runs very well and that sort of thing. So they just bring different things to the table.
It's confusing, but I think they're handling it really well, and they kind of work hand in hand, kind of switching off, and they come in with a lot of good keys, like themselves switching off, so I think if either one of them started, I think we'd be fine either way. I think it's just execution. I mean, we had a lot of big plays. I think we just need to have a lot of repetition and just a big drive, because of course there's going to be big plays going on, but we just need that edge, to just keep on moving on.
Seeing the guys how they felt after the LaSalle loss, I just don't want to feel that way, so we want to go one step higher than what we were last year.
We want to take it a step further in states this year and, try and make it back there, repeat definitely as district champs and all that. So those are our goals this year, and we're looking forward to them.
With so many teams in the Lehigh Valley Conference now operating the spread offense, the Nazareth Blue Eagles, who were trendsetters when they started this offense a number of years ago, feel they have the experience advantage, both in running the offense and defensively when they're matched up against teams with similar offensive styles.
It is an advantage because we were running ever since me and Spencer were in middle school, so I think we know it a little bit better, and at the same time, on defense, we know it a little bit better, so sometimes we know what's going to come and stuff like that.
Dan Harding, 2 years ago, was a great leader, and he taught me most of everything I know. Parrish was also a great leader. He taught me a little bit more with my feet, helped me get better with my footwork, and Dan was just helped me. I saw him this past summer, and he helped me perfect my accuracy, my throwing, worked on a few techniques. Our line is great. I love our line. They've been doing a great job every single game. I feel confident back there, and that's all credit to them. I mean, those front five have been just my savior all game. I mean, perfect blocking.
I think this year, the fact that it's our 6th year together in our program, our offensive line, coming up through the systems since they've been in 7th and 8th grade, understand what it is we do and understand the scheme and what we're doing. So I'm proud of the way those guys have played. Frankie Sharrow, Adam Heinrich, Brandon Lands, Pat Miller, and Josh Golden.
Those two guys are great. They set it up perfectly. They do everything they can to run the ball great. They get their yards, they get everything, and like I said, they set it up. They give me a chance to throw over the top, and defenses, that's what we got to do, keep defenses guessing, keep them off balance.
The 2013 fall football season seems to be the year of speed here in the Lehigh Valley Conference. But at Freedom High School, they're trying to have success with some size along the line of scrimmage and outstanding play among their defensive players.
Personally, I think defense is a strong suit. But really up front, we're big, we're physical, we're pretty fast. In back, we got some talented players like Jared O'Donnell. When the game's tight like it was Saturday night, we can always lean on the defense to keep it that way, or make a play to get us a score on the other side of the ball.
We take a lot of pride in our D, just fly around and limit teams in the end zone. So keep playing aggressive, popping balls, and having a lot of turnovers.
No one knows any of our guys right now, so I think each week you're going to see different kids, kind of step to the forefront. That was the case the other night with Roberto Diaz, sophomore kid in his first game and playing on a little bit of a hurt ankle, and he was able to carry the ball 25 times, get over 100 yards. So I think every week we're going to kind of introduce some new people, and some of these unknowns will start to become more of household names.